Hi everybody. Uh, this is a video about my job sucks. What defines you? I'm making this video on the request from a friend who chose to remain anonymous. His initial is J, and at this moment in time he's a car guard, and he stands long hours in the sun. He has some problems, health problems, and so on. And I guess what I really wanted to ask, what's the point of it all? And for this card I drew, for this question I drew the Nine of Cups inverted. And here's what it looks like. Okay, so what was interesting to me about the card, the first impression is you're dissatisfied, and that's basically what this question is about. My job sucks. So I was looking at the cups. If the card is upright, the cups are stacked behind the man in some kind of a crescent moon style, and he looks very satisfied, and the cups all seem to relate to one another, not like in the Seven of Cups, that all the cups contain different things. So we can imagine that this man found some kind of job, and he's putting in everything into that job, and all his achievements relate to that job, and that's cool. Okay, I'm just gonna move to another location. Okay, so sometimes we find jobs in life that we can really put our all in, and all our achievements relate to this job. But I think when you have a job that doesn't satisfy you, you feel you can't identify with it, and you're not getting anything out of it. But when the card's inverted, you can imagine the cups are scattered and perhaps not harmoniously stand together like in this card. So I think one light point, or one point of light out of this situation, is that we always must remember that we find our satisfaction in different things in life. The people we love, our hobbies, and all our other interests. And sometimes I don't think it's healthy in any ways to pour all your achievements and that which gives you satisfaction, to draw all that from one thing in life, or one thing in your life, because it can easily slip away and then you have to start all over again from scratch. And there's a very beautiful sonnet from Shakespeare. I would like to recite the whole sonnet if I can. It goes like this: some glory in their birth, some in their skill, some in their wealth, some in their body's force, some in their garments, though new-fangled ill, some in their hawks and hounds, some in their horse. And every humour hath its adjunct pleasure, wherein it finds a joy above the rest. But these particulars are not my measure, all these I better in one general best. Thy love is better than high birth to me, richer than wealth, prouder than garments' costs, of more delight than hawks and horses be, and having thee of all men's pride I boast. Wretched alone in this that thou mayest take all this away and me most wretched make. It's a beautiful poem, and it talks about somebody the writer loves. He says everything people find delight in, he finds all of that in this person. And that's good if we can find delight from our friends and loved ones and other people, because that's what really counts. But in a sense, it can also be dangerous, because if this one person or two people fall away, or the friendship breaks up, or the relationship breaks up, or you get divorced, or you're not on speaking terms, then all that, because what Shakespeare does here, I think he tries to portray that it can be detrimental to put all your eggs in one basket. And I think that isn't what we should do. We shouldn't put all our eggs in one basket when it comes to our job, when it comes to our people, when it comes to the people we love, when it comes to our hobbies, because it can easily slip away. So maybe in this card, the reason it's inverted, it means don't stack all your cups on one shelf. Find different interests that are equally satisfying and so on. So perhaps if your job sucks, find a way to attain satisfaction from different kinds of things in life that are more valuable and have lasting and deeper meaning than, or just at least realize that you have these things. If otherwise, we can easily forget that we have people that care about us, and we have skills, and it's very important, I think, to develop hobbies and extra skills that you can do and lose yourself in a healthy way, of course. And even if you have a bad job, a job that sucks, okay, you know you're going home and you're going to be painting, for example, and that gives you satisfaction. Or you know you're going home, and this is why relationships with people are so important. You know you're going home to loving parents, or a loving wife, or loving children, and you get your satisfaction, which outweighs, I believe, anything else in this world. Or maybe you work with mosaic, and when you do that, you forget about the world, and perhaps you can even start a small business from that, on the sidelines. And that art, or whatever kind of hobby you may be interested in, just remember those are the things that are important, and those are the things that define us, really. If you're like me, you like poems or philosophy, you remember that that is the kind of thing that gives you value. Or maybe you like to build model ships, which sounds corny, I apologize for that, but if it's really your hobby and you find comfort out of building model ships, or collecting stamps, or maybe you work at a place that's not good. I actually knew somebody, and he also had some kind of job that wasn't, I suppose, the most exciting job, but he was my sensei, and that's how I met him. And karate was everything to him, though he didn't make hundreds of thousands of rands with karate. He indeed found a lot of joy. He was his fourth degree black belt. Unfortunately, he moved away. Very good and pleasant guy to get along with. So, what gives you value in life? What makes you feel fulfilled? And that is what is important. So if your job sucks, find something that fulfills you, that outweighs one thing that doesn't work out in your life. Okay, that's my video. I'll leave my email address in the credits. You can leave your comments and questions below. Okay, thanks. Cheers.